Namaste, my loves. Welcome to the mat and welcome to this online coven. So for those who are brand new here and perhaps stumbled across me looking for a full moon follow, my name is Bethany and I am the Yogi Witch. And welcome to today's practice. We are going to honour the beautiful full moon. So today we are calling upon the elements earth, fire, water and air. We are going to use them to help invigorate us, help open up the body, open up our minds and just kind of honour this beautiful lunar phase. So as you can see, we are out at the beach today to find all the elements, so connecting with the earth beneath us, connecting with the world above us, drawing in the healing energies of the ocean and creating the fire within, my darlings. So you can grab anything that you would like to make your practice a little bit more comfortable, maybe blocks, maybe bolsters, anything at all. But when you're ready, I will meet you back here in just a quick moment so we can get started and we can flow for the full moon. Okay, my loves, we begin by coming all the way to the top of the mat in our Tandasana, so our mountain pose. Rolling those shoulders away from the ears, we're going to flip those palms towards the top of the mat. And if, like me, you have a natural back bend in that lumbar spine, you're going to tuck the tailbone under, bring the belly button in, and start to root down through those tippy toes. As we begin today's practice as a collective coven with a beautiful deep inhale, filling the lungs, filling the belly, holding at the top, and then with force, sighing all the way out. So giving yourself a few moments to bring your mind to the mat. Focusing on the breath, every inhale and every exhale. And as we are working with the elements in today's flow, we're going to set an intention, so two intentions. We are going to make an intention of what it is we are releasing in the practice today, anything that no longer serves you or brings you joy, and then making an intention of what we are going to welcome in during this lunar phase. So the full moon is a powerful time. It is a time of healing. It's the time of self-growth, and it is the time of passion, of really finding that inner magic within you. So today, as we work around the mat, we are going to work with releasing and with attracting. So harnessing both the good and the bad, if that makes sense. And once you set this intention in your mind, we're going to bring the hands to prayer and just call upon the elements to help us with our practice today. When you're ready, repeating after me or just listening to my words. But we inhale and we exhale. Earth, air, fire and water, spirit, lend your power to us. Earth, air, fire and water, spirits, lend your magic to us. Earth, air, fire and water, spirits, lend your energy to us. When you're ready from here, we inhale to scoot those arms high to the sky, gaze up at the thumbs. Exhale to bend the knees and forward fold. Inhale, gaze forward to straighten out that back. Beautiful. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back, jump back to your plank and take your vinyasa. Inhale to an upward dog. On your exhale, bend the knees, tuck those toes, Find your way to your downward facing dog, beginning to pedal out those legs here. So bending one knee, bending another. Maybe nodding the head yes, shaking it no, anything at all. Before from here we bring our down dog into stillness, tucking the last rib in and softening the knees to push the hip bones higher. Connecting with that earth beneath us for a couple of breaths. Bowing low to the heavens and opening up the heart. Beautiful. From here we gaze to the top of the mat, walking, stepping, jumping our way forwards. On your inhale, we gaze forwards. Exhale, bend the knees, roll the body all the way to standing, reach those arms nice and high overhead. And bring the hands to heart center, shifting your weight over onto that right leg. We're going to find our tree pose, so bringing the left foot maybe into the thigh, into the calf. Finding that rooting here, aligning all that chakras. We inhale. On your exhale, we're going to lift that left knee up and send it all the way back, almost if you're going to come to a flying warrior. But this time, we're going to release just the right hand to the mat, pivot on the hips, and find your half moon pose. So lifting that left arm nice and high to the sky. If it feels good to you, you can gaze up. I cannot because the sun is in my eyes. We inhale. Beautiful. On your exhale, step back with that left leg and immediately find your way into reverse warrior. So left arm slides down, left leg, reach up and overhead with the right arm. So you're opening up all that side body here. Embrace the space. We inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Find your way into a warrior two. Flexing the hands here, creating that sacred circle around you on that sacred space of your mat. Feeling that strength, bring that belly button in. We hold for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, beautiful, and 1. Release the hands behind the back, pivot both feet so they come parallel. Inhale to open the heart. Exhale, wide leg, forward fold. Shifting your weight onto your tippy toes, but keep the heels rooted down. See how low you can go. Getting that gorgeous shoulder stretch in, with those arms hanging as far overhead as feels comfortable to you. We inhale. Exhale, use those hands to lift the body. Release both hands to the mat. Right hand stays down. We pull the left arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, release left hand down. Pull that right arm, a little bit of a twist. Beautiful. And then bring both hands to the mat. This time, we're going to walk those hands all the way towards the back of the mat, pivoting on those tippy toes so hands frame the left foot. From here, we're going to step back first to a plank and then shift our way over to a side plank. Lift the left arm to the sky. You can go even further, but finding your tree pose variation of side plank. Holding for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Release the left hand down, move into your plank. This time, we bring left knee to that left wrist. Lower the leg to the mat, sliding the right leg back and find your way into a lifted little pigeon pose here. So coming on to the fingertips, or you can even lock the fingertips behind the back and open up the heart. Remember, if any of these poses don't suit you in your practice day, you can modify. Holding for 3, gorgeous, for 2, and for 1. Beautiful. With control, both hands come to the mat, tuck the right toes under, and we sweep that left leg nice and high to the sky. Split dog. Inhale. Exhale, draw that right left knee to the chest, step between the thumbs, and the right leg follows. Inhale, we gaze forwards. Exhale, bend the knees, roll the body to standing, sweep those arms overhead in prayer. And then back to heart center. Let's flip this flow. We start to shift our way into our left leg and find our tree pose to the left hand side this time. Maybe that foot comes into the thigh, maybe it stays on the calf. But rooting down here, find that length through the crown of the head, connecting all those energy locks, connecting all those chakras. A really beautiful pose. Never underestimate a tree pose. We inhale. On your exhale, gently lift that right knee up so the toes float off the mat and start to send that right leg back as if you're going to find that flying warrior. But left hand comes to the mat, flex that back foot to align the hips, embracing any wobbles, any falls. Come to your half moon. Beautiful pose. We hold for 5. Whoop, for 4. For 3. 2, yes, and 1. Step back with the right leg, find your way to reverse warrior. Open up the heart, open up those hips, beautiful, find the strength. We inhale. Exhale, find your way to warrior 2, rolling the shoulders away from the ears and flex the palm of the hand. Remember, protect your whoop. Protect your sacred space here. Opening up the heart. Opening up those palms. We hold. Sink nice and low into that front leg. Inhale. Exhale, interlock the fingers behind the back. Shuffle both feet so they come parallel. Let's find that wide leg forward fold by inhaling to open the heart. Exhale to forward fold. Top of the head comes as close to the mat as feels comfortable. We inhale. Exhale, use those hands to halfway lift. Release the hand to the mat. Right hand comes down. Find your twist by pulling the left arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, release the left hand down, pull that right arm to the sky. Beautiful, release the right hand down. This time we're going to walk all the way back to the top of the mat, so pivoting on the feet. Step back first to a plank, and then let's find that side plank to the other side, maybe finding your tree pose variation. We hold for 5, for 4, for 3, yes, for 2, and 1. Right hand to the mat, bring right knee, right wrist, lower the leg down, and find your way to your pigeon pose. Remember, you can stay with the fingertips on the mat, you can use any props that you need, or you can even interlock the fingers behind the back and pop this chest open. Breathing all the way to the base of the belly here. We inhale. Exhale with control. Hands come to the mat, tuck the right toes under, find your way back into that 3-legged down dog, sending that right leg nice and high to the sky. We inhale. Exhale, draw that knee to the chest, step to the top of the mat, left leg follows. Inhale to gaze forwards. Exhale to bend the knees, roll the body to standing, sweep those arms overhead in prayer. And back to heart center. Giving yourself a moment to rest in your mountain pose. Hands can float down by your side, or you can keep them in heart center, but close the eyes and start to get back in control of your breath. But remember, we've called upon the elements today to help us with the practice, connecting our feet with the earth beneath us, drawing in the healing energies of the ocean around us, connecting with heavens above us, and creating the fire within us. So let's keep the flow going. From here, you're going to shift your weight in to the right leg and blink the eyes open. Bend the left leg behind you, hand finds the foot, and you're going to lift the body all the way in to a dancer's pose, sweeping that right arm in front, open up the spine. Beautiful pose. Remember, embrace the wobbles. We inhale. Exhale, step back with that left foot pivoting so it comes parallel with the back of the mat. Roll to our reverse warrior. Open up the heart. Inhale. Exhale. This time you extend the front leg. Make your way to your Trikonasana pose, pulling open this top arm. Inhale. Yes, exhale, bend into that front knee, flex the hands, find your way into your warrior two. Remember, one hand in the past, one hand in the future, and the heart in the present moment, protecting the heart chakra. We inhale. Exhale to pivot both feet so they come parallel with each other, and we find our wide leg forward fold. Hands can come to the mat this time as you release the head down. Option to take a tripod headstand if you have it in your practice. Option to just ignore me and focus on that gorgeous little hip stretch here. If you have a tripod headstand, maybe you start to come into your pose now. And then gently coming out of the pose, flexing the feet, release them all the way to the mat. Inhale, we gaze forwards. Exhale, walk those hands to the back of the mat, pivoting on the feet. This time, right hand stays down. We lift the left arm nice and high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, option to find your side plank. Option to find a floating side plank here by maybe bending that knee. Hand finds the knee and open for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Release left leg down, left hand to the mat. Let's find our way back to that pigeon pose. So release the left leg down and extend the right leg behind you. Option to come to the fingertips, option to open up the heart, option to find a mermaid pose by bending that back leg and finding a bind here. I think I'm on a bit of a slope. I'm not sure I can find the bind, so I'm just going to chill here. Sending that breath all the way to the base of the belly. Holding for 3, for 2, beautiful, for 1. Release the right leg down with control, right hand to the mat. We lift left leg nice and high to the sky, 3-legged down dog. Option to drop back into a wild thing if it feels good to you. Open up the heart. Maybe even activate this wild thing by lifting the left tippy toes off the mat. Holding 3, 2, and 1. Yes, release left hand down, step to the top of the mat. On your inhale, we gaze forwards. Exhale, bend the knees, roll the body all the way up to standing. Sweep those arms overhead in prayer. And back to heart center, final flow. When you are ready, we start to shift our weight into our left leg, bend the right leg behind us, and start to find your way into your dancer's pose. Remembering that one side of the body is always a little bit more rooted than the other. So exploring where your pose is, how you're feeling here. Holding for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Step back with that right foot. Shuffle the body as much as you need into reverse warrior. Right hand down, right leg, left arm up and overhead. Sink deep into the hips. We inhale. Exhale, extend that front leg, pivot the body to your Trikonasana pose. Yes, extending those arms and pulling this top arm to open up the heart. Gaze to the fingertips. With control from here, bend back into that front knee. Lift the body to warrior 2. Flex the hands here. Gorgeous. Protect your space. We inhale. Exhale, pivot both feet so they come parallel, and let's find our way to either a wide leg forward fold or to a tripod headstand. Completely up to you and your practice. But pivoting gently from the hips. Hands come to the mat, and you're going to lower the top of the head as much as you can into the mat. If you have a tripod headstand, you're welcome to find it. If it's not for you today, then there's absolutely no worries. Explore the pose that you would like. Beautiful, before flexing the feet and lower all the way down. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, walk those hands back to the top of the mat. This time, left hand stays down, pull that right arm to the sky. Step either into your side plank or move into your floating side plank. Yes, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, whoop, and 1. Move to plank, final pigeon pose, right knee, right wrist, lower the leg down. Option to come to fingertips, option to interlock the fingers behind the back, or option to find pyramid pose. Pull of those options today. So choosing wherever you'd like to be today. Holding, whoop. Holding for 3, for 2, and 1. Yes, with control. Better control than I had. Release the back leg down. Hands come to the mat. We inhale to sweep that right leg nice and high to the sky. Exhale to find your way into your wild thing by opening up the heart. Yes, lift the body. Holding for 3, for 2, and for 1. This time, find your way to a plank and take the hip bone to the sky to a downward facing dog, pedaling out those legs. On your inhale, gaze to the top of the mat. Walking, stepping, jumping your way forwards into a seated position, and we extend the legs all the way in front, coming into a little bit of an angel pose here. We're going to hug these knees nice and close and just relax the forehead down. So ease in that spine, almost as if you're coming into like a seated child's pose here. Giving yourself a little bit of self-love for coming to the mat, for dedicating time to taking care of you, mind, body and soul, and also acknowledging that you came to the mat today to honour the beautiful full moon, to honour Mother Moon, for all her energies, all her power and all her healing elements that she has lent us. And then from here, you're going to find your way into any comfortable seated position. Extend the legs, crossing them here, but rolling back the shoulders and bringing the hands to the knees. So locking in all that gorgeous energy, bringing that chin parallel with the mat, finding length through the crown of the head. Getting lost with the rhythm of our breath, perhaps the rhythm of any music you have playing, or the rhythm of the waves behind me. But thanking the elements now for their power, their energy, their magic that they lent us, by bowing low with gratitude. And then bringing the hands to prayer, we're going to bring the thumbs between the eyebrows and bow even lower, thanking Mother Moon for joining us on the mat and for lending us her power to helping to heal, restore and reset our souls. Sending our gratitude to everyone who joined us in this collective coven to honour the full moon today and create magic through movement. And as always, from me to you, thanking you for allowing me into your practice and for allowing me into your yoga journey. I truly hope that this full moon brings you everything that you deserve and everything that you desire, allowing you to release those things that have been weighing you down and no longer serve you, and helping you to welcome in the things that you want in your life: health, happiness, joy, positivity, abundance, anything it is that you'd like. But sending all my love, all my gratitude from my mat to yours, my darlings, for joining me for this full moon flow. Don't forget, I do upload a new moon flow and a full moon flow every single month. And I also have a brand new membership area on my YouTube called the Coven, where I do put up exclusive longer flows. But apart from that self-promotion, thanking you so much for joining me here today, sending so much love, sending so much magic from my mat to yours, and I hope to see you again soon. Blessed be.